Bjorn Borg was born in Stockholm, Sweden in June 1956. He was coached by ex-player Lennart Bergelund and arrived on the scene at Wimbledon in 1973, aged 17.
Tennis was considered sort of a wimpy, lame sport. So when Bjorn came along with the long hair and the headband, good-looking, girls falling over him, it sort of reminded people of sort of rock and roll or whatever, and it just put tennis in a whole new light.
People see me playing, they think maybe that I don't have any emotion or I don't have any feelings. I mean, like a machine. I am on the tennis court because that's the way I have to be playing and performing my best tennis.
Borg won his first Grand Slam title just after turning 18 at the French Open in 1974 against Manuel Orantes, and the following year retained the title against Guillermo Vilas. Although his game was best suited to clay, Borg showed his prowess on grass, winning his first Wimbledon title against Ilie Nastase in 1976.
That's it.
77 when I played Vitas, I think that's probably maybe one of the better matches, maybe for myself. I played it at Wimbledon, even if that match against McEnroe in the final, that was a very exciting match. But I think the level of play in that particular match against Vitas was even better because both of us played good tennis. We really had to struggle for every single point just to survive and win 1 point in that match.
In the Wimbledon 1977 final, Borg beat Jimmy Connors in 5 sets. Borg won his third French Open title in 1978 against Vilas and won his third title in a row at Wimbledon against Connors.
Dat was hem.
Borg repeated the French Wimbledon Channel Slam in 1979, beating Victor Pecci in the French Open final and Roscoe Tanner in the Wimbledon final. Borg won the French Open in 1980, beating Vitas Gerulaitis in the final. At Wimbledon 1980, Borg was involved in an epic 4th-set tiebreak in the final against John McEnroe.
End up losing after like 25 minutes, having like 7-8 match point. I thought I was dying out of the court because I was so disappointed, so mad and everything at the same time.
When I won the tiebreaker, I felt like I was going to pull the match out just because I felt like he'd be so discouraged. But I didn't have a lot left physically at that point. So once the 5th set started and suddenly he was sort of hitting big serves and feeling fresh, it put the pressure back on me. What happened is I got tired is what happened, physically tired. And he took advantage of that. And so it became a battle of fitness and will as opposed to who's the better player. That's it!
Borg won his 11th and last Grand Slam singles title at the French Open in 1981 against Ivan Lendl in 5 sets. Borg never won the US Open. In 1981, he lost in the final for the 2nd year in a row to McEnroe.
I never felt better. I proved to myself that the first time I've been playing good tennis at Flushing Meadows. So I thought, no, I have a great chance tomorrow to beat McEnroe in the final. After the match, I was so disappointed. I thought this is the end of my life, you know. The only thing I want to do is to shake his hand and leave the place right away. One morning, I said to Mariana that I'm going to retire from tennis. And she started to laugh, you know, because she thought I was crazy. I mean, like I'm joking in the morning. She said, no. I said, really, I'm going to retire from tennis because I know now I'm sure that I don't enjoy it anymore. I don't have the same motivation.
I mean, I can't tell you how much that blew my mind for a couple of years. I couldn't believe, I kept being like, every time I saw him, are you coming back?
Borg was married 3 times, to Mariana Simonescu, Laurenada Burt and Patricia Ostfeld. After retiring, Failed business ventures led him into financial difficulties, and he put his Wimbledon trophies up for sale at one
The
point.
guys quit against him almost when they walked on the court because they just were so intimidated. He was such a good athlete. I don't think people realize how good an athlete he was. He was a superior, like Jimmy and myself. He was just a superior athlete, very, very fast. I did nothing like him. We didn't volley alike, we didn't hit ground strokes alike, we didn't serve similar, we didn't play the same style, we didn't have the same mentality, we had different personality. Nothing was similar.
Delay of game penalty. Point to Mr. McEnroe. 5-3 McEnroe.
Well, there it is. Mike Lugg has now awarded a penalty point against Borg. I can't ever remember seeing that happen before.
I managed to be like the only guy, I think, that, got him to question calls. So, in that sense, I felt pretty good about it. I got him riled up a little bit.
Borg, the big topspin artist, probably the first really big topspin artist coming out of Sweden. But he didn't hit topspin like most players. Most players are hit over the ball with the topspin. He hit up. But he was the best disciplined player I've ever seen. If he needed to hit the ball over 101 times to win the point, that's what he would do. And he was the best, I think, what I call game point against him player I've ever seen. And the last year he won Wimbledon, 16 times he was game point against him at different 15-40s or 30-40s, and he won every one of them. And to me, his concentration was possibly the basis of the whole game.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.